And welcome everyone to a nice 3v3 Napoleon Total War 3 replay at Belgium 6A, I believe. It's a lock battle. Today's replay was posted on the Discord by Francc, Captain General. His allies are Prussian Keller, Brig, and Foni, and they're on the blue team. On the red team we have Regiments Type, Robin, and Simon Lancaster. Now, our teams are actually, it's an all-Spain alliance versus an all-France alliance, and it's Spain 1808 to 1810, which according to the NTW stats, is a hard faction to use. Apparently it's early Spanish army after the uprising. I guess I need to study on my French history. They have militia skirmishers, they have militia, skirmishers, foot, artillery. Cavalry is cheap, but among the worst in the game. Holding the line with the cheap but decent militia, and artillery push with better troops elsewhere. So that's just advice on how to use them. And avoid flanking or maneuvering in a tight space. Okay, let's take a look at, and their enemies is France 1807 to 1814. All three players. Now they're an easy faction, and they were a French army in Spain, so this is only fitting. This is like Spain trying to throw out the French from their continent kind of scenario. Okay, strengths. They almost all the best units of every category are in this faction. Oh god. They have old guard infantry, cavalry, or artillery. The weaknesses is they're a small army. They are used to deploy on a narrow front line, but avoid long shootouts or exposure to artillery fire. So we've got pretty much the worst in the game versus the best in the game. Remember, France 1807 1808 has a small army. That's their weakness. There's only so much they can bring, I suppose. And Spain has a huge army, as you can see. I like this town here. Before I do a little cut, I just saw it before, and this is one of the capture points. This is one of the 2 pointers. Also got a nice dock here, and the ships just arrived. What kind of national flag? Oh, it's an English flag. This is a pretty cool looking map. I like it. We'll do some more cut here. See you soon. Alright guys, we're back because one of the Spanish units is about to be caught out. France is zeroing in on him. Got there eventually. And they're done. And being so close to the red line, this is not good for any units that break around this vicinity. So well done to that French player. Just cut off the Spanish cavalry unit and then just shredded him. Ooh. Getting too ahead of myself. Okay, so it was cavalry there. I know now how to spot units that can form square thanks to some helpful people in the comment section. Told me to look out for a little symbol. Wow, this cavalry unit's being kept, the Hussar unit's been kept in range here of this French infantry unit. They're getting kills. Okay. Well, they form square quickly. These guys are highly disciplined.
We've taken a building, sir.
Where's that? Oh yeah, they took this building, okay. But France is already trying to take it. It's probably a good time to charge them some cavalry. Take out these grenadiers. Why isn't the cavalry moving up to attack these guys as they try to get into the building? Here we go. C7 Cav ambushed. What we got here? What kind of French unit? Okay, so just some L5 infantry. They didn't break them. Well, we got a Spanish unit here firing point blank into some French units as they try to go inside. This unit's trying to go inside now too. What is going on here? Looks like the French is losing. If I didn't know any better, I'd say this is a unit of volunteers. You can only tell that through deductive reasoning of the voluntarios description. Okay, looking at the rest of the map, we've got a French army all the way down here. My real question is why? What is over here that's worth sending an army? There's no points, for example. The nearest point is back this way towards the action.
Fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
But there's literally nothing else here. And this is insane. We got a unit of C1 French cavalry that broke. Somehow. But it looks like it cost the Spanish dearly. We've got a lot of dead cavalry here. But these guys should reform. There's just too many left in that unit. I'll keep an eye on the map. Okay, the French maintain control of this building. They maintain one of the 2 pointers, so they're 2 points in the lead at the moment. The Spanish are planning to outflank the French. I wonder if the French are going to go for this little city here and try and take the town hall. So far that French unit's yet to reform. I don't know why the Spanish didn't pursue them to make sure they didn't come back. It's a big gamble on their part. We've got some C3 cav here. I'm wondering if that's what he's trying to do. Just thinking. Some C2 cav nearby. They'll protect these guys for sure. Cavalry unit here is supported by 3 infantry divisions. I'm not hearing any artillery, so I don't think any players brought any artillery to this match. My bad. That lo and behold, we find ourselves an artillery piece. A 4-pounder. And there's another 4-pounder on the enemy side too. Really bad timing for that combat. What we got? Another artillery piece. This one's 3 8-pounders. We've got a French unit here that could easily turn around and target this cavalry unit as they pass. We've got here C3 cav, C4 cav, and C3 cav. That unit can form a square, so can this unit. This is a huge gamble here for the Spanish. Oh, but they're a distraction. They're going straight for the artillery piece. Oh, they broke just as they got into them. Oh, that was almost a perfect plan. Pretty unlucky there. Jeez. The Spanish are throwing everything they can at these guys. Doesn't appear to be even close to enough. Nope. France have the Spanish on the run. It's a big loss there for the Spanish. Hey, well, you know, they can cross right there. Okay, so what else we got here? 3 8-pounders from the Spanish side. Whatever's going on. Huh, they're targeting the cavalry that they broke. Oh, these guys just got shellacked. First one bounced over the head, second one just clipped them. So they fight into the building just for a little bit. I wonder if this is an artillery shootout. It's very rare to get a hit on enemy artillery. Based on my experience, I've done a few replays in my day, I haven't really seen it happen. We're a quarter of the way through, pretty much. We've got France pushing up here on Spanish's right flank. Maybe trying to cut off the two armies. This one and this one. Now remember, this French faction hates artillery fire. We've got 3 8-pounders here firing on them. It's probably what shook them around in the first place. There's a few artillery pieces over here. We've got 6 8-pounder cannons. What do you know? The artillery scored a hit. We got one of the pieces that was just blown to bits, with all the crew around it gone. Cool. Okay, this French unit didn't like being hit. The Spanish troops in the house shooting at the infantry as they move up. Let's just try and get a bird's eye view here. Alright, so we've got the 3rd Spanish army over here, facing off against one of the French players. The other ones are surrounding the small house, really, or the small estate, sort of circled around here. They're beating back a lot of the Spanish cav at the moment. It looks like Spain has an edge over here with their artillery. We've only got a couple pieces here. Doesn't seem to really match up against the French pieces. Looks like Spain's going in for a charge here. We get some C7 cav left out here alone. Could be a trap. He's pulling back. I've got some chasseurs heading up.
Our men are running, sir.
Ooh, okay, they targeted the artillery piece. They succeeded in destroying it. They almost took out a Spanish general as well. They lost the unit, but it was probably worth it. The skirmish has got to move up. You can tell by these casualty lists, they're hardly scoring a hit, and they're just shooting it at nothing almost. These guys are much closer. But they're Spanish, that's why. Oh boy.
Our men are running, sir.
France obviously doesn't move up because of the artillery piece, but now because Spain has lost their artillery piece, the enemy on the Spanish right flank can probably move up and just use the house as cover. Wheeled around and maybe try and take out this artillery piece, and then the rest of the French forces move in and then take the estate. Maybe that's their plan. But if it is, they're not moving forward with it. Reinforcements are needed here. It's tight. France won the fight. Reinforcements are too late. France is bugging out. Okay, we've got our first real battle line engagement. Still a fair distance from each other. I only lost one man in that volley. I'm not firing at the moment. Ooh. That broke the silence. Took out a few of them. Spanish, sorry, just trying to get a few shots off before the French line up and deliver their volley, which will be much harder hitting than what the Spanish could deliver. Now they're trying to get away to diminish the accuracy of the French. Still took a few out.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Now both players playing cat and mouse. Take a little while to sort this out. Alright guys, we'll do some more cut here and come back shortly. See you soon. Alright guys, we just had our first general casualty from the blue team. A lucky artillery hit killed him. This is his body. Just an unlucky strike. It happens all the time actually. Okay, we got the French trying to take out the Spanish artillery crew. So far, they've taken them down to 11. I'm thinking once the crew's gone, they'll move in. I think we've got an artillery unit trying to scare off the skirmishers. Okay, that's what they were targeting. Took out a few, not too many. It says 80. It says 6 people are dead, but I think maybe that's because of the artillery, not the skirmishers. We are back. France is making another move on the estate. They were trying to catch out this unit of C5 Spanish cav. They've been reinforced and the French pulled out. But we're going to have another fight there for a second, that's why we're back. As you can see, Spain's are being very forthcoming. They're sort of trying to really hunker down around this house and harden their perimeter, making it a little bit more difficult for the French to really make their move. Nice. Okay, we got 5 Spanish units heading over here to reinforce the line. And they're running. But before they get there, the French pull out again. Oh. The Spanish can take out these units of skirmishers here if they so wanted to. They've got C2 cap behind them, but they can easily outrun them. Maybe they can't get them through the trees. Maybe they'll just slow down. Could be the reason.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright. And the French cap picked it off. Is the French player paying attention? Yep, he's paying attention. It's time to pull back. Yeah, it's no contest.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, Spain just captured the building. So now it's could be 3 points to nothing. They're trying to finish them off. So you can see that France is finally making their move again. Spanish army here has them outnumbered, but not outclassed. I don't know how they can miss it. It's such close range. Yeah. They're pulling back. So this fight's about to get underway. It's getting close, but they haven't pulled the pin just yet. Both those four players could be waiting to see how this battle goes. So far it's gone pretty good for Spain. And the Spanish are pressing their advantage. And this is pretty brave. The French general here could be taken out. They're being shot at from the house. Horrible accuracy on the Spanish part. Pretty much point blank and they're hardly hitting any of them. I think it'll take a lucky shot for this general unit to be taken out. Spain's very, very close now. It's all a question of whether the Spanish player can see the general. He is covered by trees at this time. Looks like Spain's pulling back. Big missed opportunity there. The French probably should not even bother trying to take the house while it's being guarded by outside infantry. I mean, the house itself is occupied by 89 men. I suppose it's not too many. And they can enter through this side. Well, they could. They can't now. It's probably not a good idea. General getting a little bit too brave there. Bayonet charge here from the Spanish. These guys are fast. Holy smokes. And they caught up to him. Bold attack here from the Spanish. They're going in again. Spain's just going for a big push. Things look to be going well there for the Spanish, but 2 units broke and now it's 1 on 4 here. Whatever the Spanish are doing right now, they've got to do it quick. Probably withdraw. Oh no, we've got 2 Spanish units coming in from behind. So the Spanish are outflanking the French. It looks like the French are trying to retreat. At least I thought they were trying to retreat. We're caught between 2 Spanish units. I think they can fight their way out of this. Got the general unit going in. Okay, Spanish is victorious and pushing the French back. How's it going over here? Okay, French have finally moved up. This unit here has been being outflanked here by the house, being shot at from 2 different directions. And they're really close to the house. And this unit cannot form square. We've got the French trying to disrupt the Spanish lines. 1 domino's fallen. But the cavalry unit broke to the relief of the Spanish. Oh, that's harsh. The general over here, I think. I don't know if this is the one that was killed. Yeah, I think it's the one that was killed. I don't see the general anywhere. I think we've got the artillery targeting this unit here. What are they doing? Are they firing or not? So they shifted targets. This could be their target. Oh, that hurt. I felt that. It's amazing, despite being in the house. Okay, it must be from inside the house. So the French are trying to blast them out. Spain could be in a little bit of trouble here. France does have them surrounded. These units here alone are outnumbered. We've got the third Spanish player trying to reinforce his allies. They're really needed.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, that's just from over here. This is like the third or fourth time the French have tried to take the house. It's an even fight. It's skewing the French's way.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, the Spanish just hold on. It seemed to be tipping back towards the French way, but the Spanish have held on. And we've got a bayonet charge here. Another bayonet charge coming in.
Our men are running.
Alright, they're broken. Both the units here broke too. And the third Spanish army appears to have arrived, and the remaining forces of the other French player has arrived too, but way out there in the back. He'll probably just wheel around and maybe come around and join his allies. But as I say this, he's shifted course. It appears to be trying to come up behind the Spanish units over here, but he's still outnumbered. Probably get a bayonet charge going here on this artillery piece. Score still stands 3-0. Right now, Spain's just trying to rescue some units, I guess. Oh, nice work. I don't think they'll get another shot off. They were really lucky. Oh, they're blasting into smithereens. But they're tired. It's going to work against them.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
We've got a few Spanish units over there. It's strange, it says they're running, but the French units are much faster. We've got a Spanish unit just here. I don't know why he's not trying to target the general unit right there. Seems like a good opportunity. Sorry guys, we had a small crash there, but just to clarify a couple of things first, this is actually Germany 1A map, and I actually had it wrong before when I was calling the points. These two stars up here are 3-pointers apparently. This is only 1-pointer, and then I was right before, these two here are 2-pointers. Alright, so bayonet charge going in. Spain's got a long battle line here. I don't know if they'll be able to hold out. France don't do well in a prolonged shootout, so maybe Spain just needs to hold out for a little while to simply win this thing. As it stands right now, it is 3-2. Oh, Spain's trying to go for a snipe charge to the rear. Got a Spanish unit forming square here. But Spain is ready for him this time.
Our men are running.
They're better off turning around to fire. Oh, they broke. It's a shame. Spanish troops getting shelled here. I think it's only a matter of time before they fold. France appears to be gaining the upper hand here. They're going in again for another rear charge. Everyone's pretty exhausted at this stage of the battle. See if I catch this is faster than that. Looks like Spain's going in for another bayonet charge. Okay, they're firing. Got Spain pushing the French back again. But now they're much closer to the artillery. Don't know. They're pointed towards these guys, it would seem. France has them on the ropes.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
13 minutes left. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're up to. Oh, another Spanish unit has reformed. I think I've been saying Spanish and French, getting them mixed up a little bit in this battle. Okay, things seem to have simmered down a little bit, so we'll do a small cut and come back shortly. Okay, they get into each other's faces again. A few went down there. Spanish forces are only winded. Sorry. Spain's forces are tired. France's forces are winded. Some are active, some are tired. I don't know. It just keeps changing. Looks like that Spanish unit broke again. Now, Spain appears to be holding here. Why the French didn't press their advantage and try to outflank them, I don't know. Sure, they've got to be watching the clock. Yeah, here you go. France is just doing a tactical retreat over there. They've got forces scattered all over the shop. I don't know if there was a cohesive plan. I don't think there is one anymore. Spain's plan is simple: surround the house and use it as cover from the French artillery. Spain had 2 units on the ropes, but for some reason we've got some units withdrawing, which is allowing the other French units here to push up, which in turn will push these guys back as they are right now. I guess they're just trying to reform their lines and push back. I guess that's the strategy. But, you know, at some point they've got to stop and turn around and fight. This is only tiring their troops. Alright, we've got a single unit here, but it's not going for the town. I don't know why the red team's not going for the town. All the 3-pointer, both are clear. I'm open to them. We've got 7 minutes left on the clock. I don't know if the French artillery can destroy the house in time. It looks like it's targeting it now. Alright, they just broke that front one French unit. We got a general's cavalry unit. With the general still alive in it, just on their left flank. And he's going for a charge. This unit, however, is forming square. Looks like Spain's going to hold. I thought Spain was done. Most of these troops were collapsing. The French seemed to just be surrounding them. They had them on the ropes. But for some reason, France relieved the pressure just up here in this vicinity. And went after all these guys. Okay, it looks like we're just going to have our last stand here. We've got about 4 minutes 49 seconds. Ah, here we go. Looks like we have a draw here, possibly on our hands. The French took one of the 3-pointer houses, which is actually even the score here.
Our men are running, sir.
So Spain's really got to pull a rabbit out of their hats here to take this house. Got a slight dip there from the French side. Not looking too good here for the Spanish. French hold. That was vital. They were very lucky there. But now what do the Spanish do? I don't think they have time to send another force anywhere else. They can try and go for that town hall, but they only got 3 minutes 26 seconds. I don't think anything's going to happen in that time period, so we'll probably just fast forward it, I think, from here. Okay, we're back with 2 minutes to go. We're going to have one last big shootout here. If Spain's hold, everyone draws. French take the house, they win. One last big push. Spain's going to hold there. That was their last shot. Let's briefly check this other house. No, there's no way the French can conquer this one. So that kind of sucks after all that. We got a draw. That was a good hold there by the Spanish. And if they had another 10 minutes, I think the Spain could have taken it and won today. But time is the enemy. And that is it. Well done to everybody. It was a draw all the way around. Okay, looking at the kill count. Francc, Captain General, got 1465 kills. Very nice. Prussian Killer, 1761 MVP for the team. Probably the match. He's the highest of any player. Francc got 484. Regiment's Type, 1235. Robin, 1348. And Simon Lancaster, 688. Okay, looking at the kill count. No real standouts. We have some Grenadiers getting 141 kills. Very nice. We have some L3 Light Infantry getting 109. L5 Infantry, 157. Some Guardia Valona, 137. And the rest of the units did poor to good, I'd say. So, thank you to Frank for uploading the replay to the Discord, and to Blitzcraig 555 for bringing the replay to my attention by tagging me in the Discord. Thank you to all players. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye.